The gym is a hell of a teacher. And the thing in particular which it teaches us is it puts us face to face with the part of us that will not give up. It presents us the opportunity to, yes, of course, train our muscles and develop bigger, thicker, stronger pecs and abs and whatever else we might want. But it's also a crucible in which we can forge ourselves. And let me tell you specifically what I'm talking about here. If you've been to the gym or you ever trained seriously in your life, I want you to think about a time, and the best example of this is when we're talking about, lifting weights, maybe leg press, bench press, a classic straightforward exercise that you'll probably be familiar with. However, the point that this is going to take us to is the exact same place that marathon runners reach. Or any athlete is going to reach when they get right to the extreme ends of their range and are asked to dig a little bit deeper. But gym is a lot of people have had some experience there, whether it's with a lot of experience and with lots of really crazy complex exercises, or just a little bit and you've used some of the machines at the gym and you've gone to what you would consider to be failure. The point at which you can't really do any more. If you've had that experience, then you have learned something very integral about what it means to be you, and you can use that. And that's what I'm going to talk about a little bit more now. The best, most illustrative example of this is if we take any exercise that you can go quite heavy on. For example, I'll use that of leg press. And we'll pick a very common set and rep range of, say, 3 sets of 12 or whatever, 8 to 12, whatever. Now, let's say you're in your second set. When you're getting up to 8 to 9 to 10 to 11 reps, there's a part of you, your muscles will start to scream at you, hey, stop, no, like this hurts, this sucks. Let's not do any more. But the human part of you, the cognitive part, the thinking, reasoned, dedicated part, says, no, I know that this is where most of the benefit is. I know that if I dig deep and push now, I will get more gains. So we do. And it's in those moments, those first 8 or so reps or whatever, it's not really that hard. Like it kind of is, but it's not. Parts of you aren't screaming at you to give up. But when you get to the 9th, the 10th, and even the 11th repetition out of a set of 12, there's this very quiet part of you that is almost all that exists. Everything else cuts out, and you focus down into this area of yourself that you don't usually feel or even notice the rest of the time. And it's the part of you that, even though everything else is screaming at you to stop, that's the part which is defiant. That is the part which says, no, I will not yield. And every time you go to that place and you push through and you do that 11th and then even the 12th rep and you push to that next point, you push through the voice that says quit. Yes, you're strengthening your muscle. Great. Every time you go to that place and push through, you are strengthening your resolve. You are strengthening that part of you and that part of you's ability to say, no, I will not quit next time. And I'm sure that you can see the countless places and ways and positions that can be used in other areas of your life. Something at work is getting hard. Will you give up? Well, you've trained in the gym pushing through. No. You have an assignment that you need to get done for university, but you're so tired, but you have to get it done. And so you dig deep and you touch that same part of yourself that you have trained and developed in the gym, the part that doesn't give up. Now, if you have had a lot of these experiences in the gym of pushing through, and again, like I said, this can come in other sports and disciplines as well. This one's just what I'm working with for this example. It's where you push past the point of when your body tells you you can't do any more. And in that moment, you discover a strength within you that's more than you thought you had. And that's the bit that you can use. That's the bit that the next time things get hard, it says to you, no, I can handle this. Look at all the other things that I thought I couldn't do, and I did them. I can push through this, I can be more than these thoughts telling me to quit, and these signals saying it's too hard. I can beat this. I've already practiced beating this. I practice beating that exact feeling every time I take those heavy sets to failure. That's why the gym is so beautiful as a teacher. It's also the part of it which can be so very addictive and very alluring. You can use that. Get out there and get back into training your spirit. And show yourself what you're capable of.